So now when we study Rashi, correct, Rashi means zodiac. So very first thing everybody is asking, like from which book we should study. There is a one book, Secrets of Zodiac Sign by Shri U.K. Jha. He is the author, good book. But as a classical references, okay, I can recommend you 2-3 books. So let me show you some references. There is another book by Bipin. I don't remember the whole name of the
Bipin
author.
Bihari, sir.
Sir,
Bipin
Bipin
Bihari. Yes,
Bihari. Yes, sir.
Bipin Bihari.
Symbols. Yes, it's a symbol, sir.
Yeah.
Zodiac symbols.
Okay, but both books are good. I will show you some references. The first is Phaladipika. Again, I'm saying don't use PDF files. Don't share PDF files. These books are available in market. If you are a serious Jyotish student, you should buy it. Okay, and read it from the authentic sources. So Phaladipika,
Sir, which book is this, sir?
Phaladipika. The book name is Phaladipika. Author the Acharya Mantreshwara Phaladipika. There are different translators are available. Okay, so you can buy any book. The best book is by MLBD publication, Gopesh Kumar Ojha. Gopesh Kumar Ojha's MLBD edition, Phaladipika, you all can buy. Okay.
Sir, is it necessary to buy it?
If you want to study Jyotish seriously, obviously you need this book. This is the most recommended book. So it contains not only Rashi, but every topic of Jyotish. So you should buy it.
Sir, then what about Briyat Parasar Hora Shastra book?
Okay, so I will explain it. Okay, just listen to me for next 5-10 minutes. You'll understand this. Correct?
Okay, sir.
So the first, my recommendation is Phaladipika. Second is Brihad Jatak. Okay, Acharya Varamihir's Brihad Jataka. Okay, so let me show you this. See, this is the name of book, Mantreshwara Phaladipika, translated by S.S. Sareen. Okay, you can buy this book also. Otherwise, you can also go for Gopesh Kumar Ojha, translated by Gopesh Kumar Ojha, MLBD publication. Clear? Second book is this, BPHS. We also call it Brihat Parashara Hora Shastram. There are different commentaries and translations are available. This particular book is by Girish Chandra Sharma. There are different other translations are available. This is from the Sagar publication. This book is also available with Saptarishi website. So there, from there you can buy it. Third one is Brihat Jatak. Varamihir's Brihat Jataka. Out of these three, Phaladipika is more easy to understand. Out of these three, Phaladipika is comparatively more easy to understand. The Brihat Jatak, there are different translations are available. You can buy of your choice. Okay, I'm just giving you as a reference. Again, I'm saying don't use PDF files. Okay, I'm just for reference, I'm giving you. Buy hard copies of this book. Okay, you will use it in better manner. Clear? Now, our topic is Rashi. Correct? We are studying the Rashi. So these three books, okay, you will see the references to the Rashi. Chapters are given, dedicated chapters for the Rashi. But we have some problem with this. In these three books, you will see chapters related to Rashi, but those details given in these classical books are in very short form and you need guidance, correct? And commentaries will help you. Like for example, you can see this is Brihad Jatak. Okay, so in Brihad Jatak, if you go to the content page, the very first chapter, okay, explanation of technicality is used. There you will see a content related to Rashi. Okay, measurement of signs and when they become powerful, colors of signs, houses, what they denote, and there are some other details. Okay, physical nature of Rashi. So these details are given in very first chapter. One more important thing that you can find in Brihad Jatak is like there is a concept of different legs in the Rashi. Okay, quadruped, Chatushpad Rashi, we call it. Okay, biped, Dvipada Rashi. So all Rashis are categorized in different padas. Okay, and these are very useful in making predictions. Okay, but nowadays we use these qualities only for the prashna. For some specific purpose, we use these qualities of quadruped Rashis, biped, these details. But we will study those things in very detail, more details, and how to use effectively not only for the prashna but for the horoscope analysis. Okay, for individual horoscope analysis, we will study those things. So you will find these details in the very first chapter of Brihad Jatak. There is another book, Laghu Jatak, by the same Same Acharya Varamihir. Okay, in Laghu Jatak, very first chapter, that also gives the similar kind of details. In BPHS, you can see zodiacal signs described. Here also you can find some details of Rashi. Okay, but these details contains like different colors and directions, the genders, male, female, qualities, all these things are given here. Again, how to use them, okay, that is not given. That you need to learn, correct? You need guidance, you need some teacher who can guide you. So that's why all these things we will see one by one in our course. Okay, so in today's session also I will cover some topics of these chapters only. In Fal Deepika also, the very first chapter, the properties of sign, okay, Rashi Bheda Adhyay, the very first chapter. Here also you can see details related to Rashis. Okay, like for example, I can show you something like this particular shloka. Okay, fourth number, you can see Kal Purusha is explained. Okay, 12 signs, name are given, and according to the Rashi and the ascendant, they have given the different body parts. Other than these details, you can see adobe, the location, the place where those sign actually, what we call the manifest. Okay, depending on like some signs are good in the forest, okay, water field, some are bedroom, mountain based rashis, agriculture field based rashis. So these details are given. Now the question is how to use it, how you are going to use these things for the prediction. That you need to learn, correct? That is my duty. I will teach that. Okay, other than this, you will find some other details like Mool Trikon Rashi, what are those Mool Trikon Rashi, but how to use it, again, you need to learn those things. But everything you will find in the book. But you need proper guidance to understand the real application of these properties. Like in last session for the Taurus sign, I have explained, okay, concept of Ubhayoday, Prishtoday, okay, Urdhva Mukha. For the Taurus property, I already explained in the last session. Now, this is again very, very important concept. Okay, in natal horoscope as well as for the Prashna for Rashi astrology. These will give you very crucial information. So, in these three books, these are the classical book, BPHS by Maharishi Parashar, and rest of two books, Jatak and Faldipika is by Acharya, Varamihir, and Mantreshwara. Clear? So, these three books you should read. If you ask only one, no, I can't buy three books. I need only one, best of it. So I will recommend Faldipika. That is comparatively more easy. Okay, and you will find all prediction related, okay, predictive things in Faldipika in more systematic manner. Now, if you have understood this, if anybody have any question regarding these three books that I shared, you can raise your hand. Now you can ask. Then I move to the next topic. Yes, Kavita ji.
Good evening, sir. I just want to ask, all these three books are available on Saptarshi online store?
Yes. These books are available.
Okay. If I order, it can be delivered in India, means
Yeah, sure.
it can be delivered.
Office will deliver you. Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
So now the very first thing. Okay, you all can make your notes parallelly, and the very first sutra that we are understanding now is tattvas. In last session, also I explained the tattva, but that is relevant to only Taurus sign. But today I will explain tattva that you can use for all signs. And what is the meaning of tattva? The elements. There are different elements for the Rashi. Okay, if you read chapter assigned for the Rashi in BPHS Faldipika, so you will see Rashi are categorized based on the elements. Okay, tattva. Like for example, we have first tattva, that is fire signs, Agni tattva. Then we have Prithvi tattva, okay, Vayu tattva and Jal tattva. Agni tattva means fiery element. Fire signs. The sign belongs to fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, Aries means Mesha, Leo means Simha, Sagittarius means Dhanu. Okay, these three signs belong to fire signs. Okay, Agni Tattva. Now, see, Tattvas, elements can give you different hints which you can use for the predictions. Okay, so one hint I am explaining today. There are two more predictions we can make. Okay, that we will study later. But today we will understand by using the tattva, you can predict how that person will react if any, like when a person face any situation, correct? Whether it's an opportunity or some danger, crisis, okay, how that person react, how that person first responds, okay, and this kind of response, see, if you want to use the lagna, okay, Rashi placed in lagna, okay, that is applicable for the person, correct? Moon placed in some Rashi, that is applicable for the person, how that person will react. But Rashis are placed in all houses, am I correct? In every house you will see some Rashis. So these qualities you can assign to those people. Which people, like seventh house means what? Marriage. Also it is for your life partner, your spouse. How your spouse will react, that you can understand by understanding the tattva of that Rashi. Everybody understanding this logic? Okay, tattva. Okay, when person face any situation, maybe it's a crisis or opportunity, how that person will react. Okay, that you can understand by tattvas, elements. You have seen some people act immediately without thinking. They first do their activity. Okay, first they act without second thought. And some people you have seen, they pause for some time, they think, they stabilize, and then they react. Third kind of person, they compare. They compare the situation, okay, whatever situation they are in. Okay, first they talk with the other people, they take their responses, okay, they see other people experiences, then they react. And fourth kind of people, it all depends upon their mood. Things are not fixed for them. Okay, they feel their mood and then they do their action. Okay, so these are four kind of people, and how they react, it all depends upon their tattva. The tattva is asking, why don't we have Akash tattva? See, if out of 5 elements, okay, Panch tattva, only 4 tattvas are assigned to the Rashi. The 5th tattvas are not available in Rashi. In Nakshatra, you will find all 5 elements. In Graha, in planets, you will find all 5 elements, including Akash tattva, ether, with what we call it, okay, sky. But in Rashi, that 5th element is not available. Okay, 5th element is the tattva, is the element which actually binds all these 12 Rashi. That is a binding tattva. Like one Rashi, Aries, Taurus, in between these Aries and Taurus, there is a binding force which actually bind these two tattvas. That is the Akash tattva, that binding force. You know the whole zodiac sign. Zodiac sign is in circular motion, correct? It means after Aries, then we have Taurus, Gemini, like this. And when we reach to Pisces sign, okay, mean Rashi, that is the last sign, correct? And after Pisces, what happens? Again Aries starts. This is in circular motion. So every Rashi is connected to each other. And that binding force, the tattva which bind all these Rashis, that is the Akash tattva. Clear, everybody? But for the predictive purpose, when you use it for the practical predictions and all, you are going to use only 4 tattvas. Okay, that's why in every book you will see only 4 tattvas are mentioned. Okay, Akash tattva is not available. Akash tattva, you have to take reference from planets or from the nakshatras. So now we have understood that these tattva, these elements of the sign, shows the default person's psyche, correct? How they are going to react to the situation. This is the one of the application of the elements, tattva. And this is the most practical entry point into the Rashi analysis. Okay, so we'll start with the very first tattva, that is the fiery sign, okay, Agni tattva. And fiery sign Rashis are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All 3 signs share common element, that is the fire. If anybody asks you what is the common thing between Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, so what is your answer? They share common tattvas. There is a one branch in our Jyotish, we call it Bhrigu Nandi Nadi. There are 2 different nadis in it, Bhrigu Nadi and Nandi Nadi. Okay, so in that system, the application of these tattvas are very, very important. We give prime importance to this element. You know why? Because any planet placed in the same tattvas, we consider them as in combination. We consider them, they are placed in the same tattvas, it means they are in yoga. Okay, so this is the one of other application of the tattvas. It means, let's say, if moon is placed in Aries, okay, and Saturn is placed in Sagittarius sign. One planet is placed in Aries, another planet placed in the Sagittarius sign, Dhanu Rashi. Now, both signs share the common sign, common tattva, fiery element. So we can consider Moon and Saturn as placed in the same Rashi, or they are in combination. Are you understanding it? So like this, there are different applications of the tattvas that you will see when you study more Jyotish. Okay, but for now, as you all are a beginner, so we'll start with a very, very basic thing. Okay, so everybody have noted down this Agni Tattva, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, Aries means Mesha Rashi, Leo means Simha Rashi, Sagittarius means Dhanu Rashi. Now, what is the essence of this Rashi? Okay, how you are going to use this fiery element with this sign. Now, you know, this fire actually want to do something. You know, fire is always moving upward. It is a urdhvagami. This is the nature of fire. Fire never goes down. It always goes upward. It is always active. Fire is always active. So this fire tattva want to do something. And very important, it feels disrespected when helpless, when you keep it, what we call, when you keep it in pause, when you are not taking any work from the fire, it's a disrespect of the fire. The fire is always reactive, expressive, ego driven, and very passionate. So all these qualities you can see in Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Understood? So for now, you all can write Aries is a fire plus movable. These are the another qualities. Okay, movable signs, fixed signs, dual signs. We'll study these things later. Okay, but for now, you can write it down. Aries is fire as well as movable. There are different movements of the signs, and these movements will also help you in your predictions. So Aries sign, first reaction, it act immediately without thinking, no filter, nothing. Do action first. We will think later. Okay, this is the Aries sign. Give this native some problem, okay, and their natural way to deal it is they jump into action even before asking why this is happening, what should we do. No, nothing. They will try to fix, solve, or fight. Are you understanding it? Boss is saying we lost the client. Now Aries Rashi or Aries Lagna, Aries ascendant or Aries moon sign person will say, give me the phone, I will talk to them. No planning, just action. Till now, we have not covered the houses, but I will tell you the fourth house. Most of you know, in all these 12 houses, fourth house is which house? Anybody in this session who don't know fourth house? What are the Karak Tattvas of fourth house? Okay, fourth house. Fourth house is your home, your house, correct? Fourth house denotes your mother. If anybody is complete beginner, they just write it down for now. I will teach this thing systematically. Just to understand, if I put Aries sign in the fourth house, okay, if I put Aries sign in the fourth house, home situations always start with doing something impulsively. Okay, you take decisions related to home without thinking. Okay, like moving furniture or reacting to the family drama strongly. Are you understanding it? 10th house. 10th house is what? 10th house is your profession, correct? Your karma, profession. 10th house. So if I put Aries sign in the 10th house, what happens? Career is full of bold beginnings. You start your career with the bold decisions without thinking. Aries sign in the 10th house, there are maximum chances of becoming entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is a quality of Aries in 10th house. Clear, everybody? Are you understanding how we are going to use it? Now you can put Aries sign anywhere in your chart, okay, and apply this rule. Okay, now let's see Leo, Simha Rashi. Leo sign is another fiery sign. Am I correct? Fiery sign as well as this is a fixed sign. Okay, fixed sign. Like Aries sign we have seen, Aries sign is fire plus movable. Correct? Leo sign is also fire but fixed nature. Its movement is fixed. But Tattva is, element is fire. So what is the first reaction of Leo people? They take charge and express afterward. Okay, they first take the charge. Leo is a king, correct? Leo sign, you have seen the symbol, lion. Lion is a king. So Leo is also king. So in any crisis, they immediately want to lead. They want to declare. They show their confidence, even if they are shaking from inside. Maybe they have fear, okay, inside them, but outside, no, they show confidence. They behave like king. That is the Leo sign. And this quality of Leo is coming from the fire plus the fixed movement of the Leo sign. So let's say third house. Third house is what? So for now you can understand third house is a house of communication. How you communicate with others. Third house is a house of communication. Third house have many other karak tattvas that we learn in detail. But for now, you can write it down. Third house is a house of communication. Now, if I place Leo sign in the third house, so these people always start communication with some dramatic tone. Okay, they may dominate conversation, whatever they are talking. You will see the dominance in their tones. Leadership in the sibling circle. Correct. You can see the leadership quality in that person whenever they speak. And remember, whatever I'm explaining right now, I'm considering that Leo sign is well placed. If it is afflicted, you can see these property will change. Okay, and how to decide whether it is afflicted or not, that we learn, that we cover in upcoming classes. Okay, so Leo sign, third house we have seen. Now you put the same Leo sign in some other house. 10th we have discussed, third we have discussed. Okay, seventh house. Seventh house is a house of what? Marriage, relationship, your spouse. So if Leo sign falls in the seventh house, how will you predict it? How will you use it? So Leo in the seventh house means relationship starts with the attraction to the powerful people. You will naturally attracted to the powerful people. A powerful people comes into your life for the relationship purpose and all. Vice versa can take place. And ego gets triggered first in the conflict. Because these all are belongs to Leo. Okay, king. You're dealing with the king. There is another fiery sign, Sagittarius, Dhanu Rashi. Sagittarius sign is also fire. Okay, but the movement is dual movement. What is the first reaction of Dhanu Rashi people? Sagittarius sign. Sagittarius sign also react quickly, but the difference is Sagittarius sign does not jump blindly like Aries. Without thinking, they will not jump into conclusion or situation. Correct? They jump with the philosophy. Okay, some understanding, some homework. They will say, okay, this happened because of the dharma, or maybe something. That depends on the situation. But they have something to conclude. Aries sign does not have anything. They just do it. It's like a soldier who just listen the order. Okay, but Sagittarius is not like this. Okay, they have some, they preach, they justify, they take moral action. They have these things to think. Then they jump for the action. Sagittarius sign in the sixth house. Sixth house is what? Sixth house is a house of diseases, enemies. So Sagittarius sign in sixth house. Okay, they fight with the enemy through ethics, belief, legal action. They adopt these kind of medium. If Aries falls in the sixth house, they can fight, combat fight. Okay, they can fight directly without ethics also, without belief. They don't need legal action also. But Sagittarius will use all these things. Are you understanding the difference between these three? They share the same fire tattva, okay, but their behavior is different somehow. Now you put the same Sagittarius sign in the 12th house. 12th house is what? There are many significations of 12th house. You take only one, that is the spiritual or leaving something. Okay, expenses. 11th house is gain, 12th house is expenses. Okay, hospitalization. There are different karak tattvas. Sagittarius in 12th house means spiritual escape. They will travel or retreat to solve the inner conflict. Okay, they go for the journeys and all. Understanding this is a fire tattva. Now, what happens with the, let's discuss some other tattvas like earth. After fire, we have earth, the element. Prithvi tattva. What are the different signs for the Prithvi tattva? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus means Vrishabha Rashi. Virgo means Kanya Rashi. Capricorn means Makara Rashi. Correct? All these three signs belongs to earth element. Okay, Prithvi tattva. Okay, now you understood the behavior of fire signs. What do you think how earth will behave? Earthy sign. Anybody want to comment on this? Let's try. If anybody want to answer this, how earthy element will behave?
They will be stable. Okay, you've
Okay,
already
stable.
said.
So they'll be practical. They'll think twice before reacting. So
Hmm. Grounded, correct.
Productivity will matter more.
Earth is a solid thing, correct? Earth needs structure, control, and some utility. Okay, the maximum utilization of tattva is that belongs to earthy element. Am I correct? You create something from the earthy element. Okay, you create different structure from the earth, from the soil. Okay, so it's have the maximum utility. So earth needs structure and control as well as utility. Okay, so earthy tattva, it will not move without securing something. They need security. Correct? Earthy element wants result, stability, and safety. If they feel result, stability, and safety, then only they react to the situation. So these are the basic quality of earthy element. Rashi belongs to earthy element. If anybody have these Rashi, but if it is afflicted, then they behave opposite, complete opposite. Okay, without securing, without safety, they react. That's why they will have a lot of struggle and problems in their life. Otherwise, the natural tendency of these Rashi, okay, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, they want result, stability, and safety first. Then they react. Okay, so the first reaction is secure some basic thing. Okay, eat, sit, breathe, wait, and then you react to the situation. So this is the basic nature of earthy sign. Now you put, let's say, Taurus sign, correct? Taurus sign is a earth plus fix. So the first reaction is secure the basic things, as I explained, like eat, sit, breathe, wait. These are some basics of Taurus sign. So Taurus sign, Taurus don't like chaos in their life. Okay, so wherever Taurus sign is falling, if you have a mess and chaos in that area, so your Taurus sign will not flourish. You will not see any improvement or development in that area. Wherever Taurus sign falls, if you have chaos and messy thing. Taurus sign in the fourth house, you should keep your house organized, okay, stable, correct? The sense of security should be there.
Taurus in third house.
Fourth house. Fourth house is your home, home, wherever you are living. So in fourth house, if you have Taurus sign, so this nature should be there. It means what nature? Stability. You need stability. It means chaos will bring instability there. Okay. So keep your home neat, clean, okay, not messy, and all these things. You will see in that environment, a Taurus sign will flourish more. This is the basic nature of Taurus. Okay, stability they need. You have seen the bull, correct? How that bull behave. It is very calm, correct? We think that is a lazy. Now this property we can discuss later. Okay, what is the nature of bull and how we can use that thing. But for now, you can understand that is the stability, that peace, that is the nature of Taurus sign. So wherever Taurus sign is there, you should develop these qualities. So in difficulty, they first look for the ground to stand on. They first need security. Then think of moving. Then they think for the next move. Okay, if Taurus sign people, if they lose their job, the very first thing they check their saving account. Okay, how much they have in saving account. Okay, accordingly they will move. I'm understanding it. But if it is Aries sign, they will not check saving account and all. They do their action. This is the difference between Taurus and other element sign. Let's say Taurus sign in the second house. Okay, Taurus sign in the second house. You sit with them, okay, for conversation. So what is their first reaction? They say, first eat, then we will discuss. Are understanding it? Why Taurus sign behaving like this? Because they want to secure something, correct? First. So you are in meeting, but let's say you are doing meeting in the restaurant. So first they prefer eating. Okay, then next step, conversation, the actual step. Correct? These are small things. I'm giving you the hint. So you have to think beyond this also. Taurus sign in the 11th house. So you will see social moves happen only after assessing the financial gains or comfort of the circle. Okay, then they take decisions. Okay, 11th house is your social networking. How much socialized you are. Okay, what are the things and all that belongs to 11th house. They want security in that area also first. Virgo sign is the next earthy element plus dual movement. First reaction is, now Virgo is very interesting, correct? If you want to understand Virgo, remember these three keywords. How they react: first fix, improve, then criticize. Okay, like Taurus, Virgo also don't like mess. They scan the problem, they understand the problem, they see what is not working, and they want to correct it silently without making noise. That is Virgo. This is just opposite to the Gemini. Gemini make noise, but Virgo sign, they work silently. Are understanding the difference between Gemini and Virgo? This is a small difference. So Virgo works silently. So if you want to understand Virgo, always remember, they first fix the problem, improve the problem, improve the solution or whatever it is. Then criticization is also there. Okay, critic. So let's say Virgo sign in the fifth house. Fifth house is what? Fifth house is children. Okay, fifth house belongs to children, as well as fifth house belongs to love. Now, fifth house, Virgo sign. So love start by correcting the partner behavior. They don't think about romance and all these things first. They first think about correcting the partner. That is the fifth house, Virgo. If Virgo is in sixth house, anybody want to try how Virgo will behave?
Virgo would possibly look at the possible diseases they can have, possible health concerns they'll have, then work on improving it, and then blame the rest of the world for the problems they have created themselves in the
Excellent.
process.
Correct. Okay, so it means Virgo in sixth house. These people can become natural healers. Natural healers. They fix the problem through routine, diet, and detail. Okay, they set the routine. Okay, they think about diet. So that's why Virgo sign have this sense of healing. They can become natural healers. And why this property is attached to the Virgo sign? Because of this tattva. Okay, earth plus do.
But there is one confusion here. If you have Virgo in the sixth house and you're looking at health in that way, you're actually a Aries Lagna. So their major way of life would be very impulsive.
Their behavior
for
is
somebody,
impulsive.
yeah, their behavior is impulsive. For them, how would they be looking at their diseases so structurally well? I mean, in a way,
No,
wouldn't
no.
their reaction of impulse also come in there?
That impulsive behavior is their natural behavior. Okay? Why? Because of that the Aries Lagna. But when it comes to the health part, okay, their Virgo sign falls, but their behavior is different there. Okay, like every person in their life, they have different priorities. Correct? Sometimes we react like I have some basic nature for everybody, but when it comes for the teaching or for some other purpose, I will behave differently. In same manner, if Virgo sign falls in the sixth house without affliction, they have routine. Okay, if some affliction is there, maybe Rahu sitting, Ketu sitting, or maybe Saturn, Mars is sitting there, any two separate or malefic planet. Now that is the problem. Now that impulsive behavior of Lagna will reach to the sixth house also, and the core nature of sixth house will destroy. Now, due to that impulsive and taking decisions without thinking and all, okay, now these things will lead to the major problem in the health. Now, routine, diet, everything is over. So, these property will manifest only in case if those signs are not afflicted. So, now Virgo, after Virgo, we have Capricorn sign. Capricorn sign, how the Capricorn sign first? We know Capricorn sign means Makara Rashi, that is earthy element plus movable. If it is movable, earthy element, okay, the first reaction is they plan the steps, okay, they manage the crisis, and they appear very calm. Okay, so Capricorn sign becomes the CEO or the main head of the situation. Okay, inside panic may be there, okay, but outside they look very cold or calculated, okay, very calm. That is the basic nature of Capricorn sign. Sudden accident happens in the family, major accident, and Capricorn sign person is already checking the hospital list and calculating the cost, everything in advance. Correct? They are securing this because they know after accident we need to move to hospital, so they are already checking the good hospitals available. Okay, what are the different costs and all these things, insurance. They start, this is the first reaction for them. This is the Capricorn sign. Correct? Capricorn sign in the ninth house. Their belief systems are practical, not blind. Why? Because the ninth house belongs to dharma, correct? What you believe. your teacher, your guru. Okay, those are ninth house. So when Capricorn sign comes in the ninth house, their belief systems are very practical, not blind. Okay, they will follow the tradition only if they serve real purpose in their life. That's why we call Capricorn sign as a very practical sign. Understanding this part, everybody? Capricorn in the first house, okay, they are a very dignified person, dignified and structured presence you will feel with those people, and they don't show the real emotion easily. It's a basic nature of Capricorn sign. This is Capricorn. So till now we have covered the fire and earth.
सर कैप्रिकॉन के बारे में ये भी कहते हैं कि परिवर्तन की राशि है. दिस इज अ राशि वेयर चेंजेस हैपन, changes are sudden, or even when some planet or even some affliction is there, so some major changes do happen in this that area. Sir, will
So
you
what is the reason behind that?
That's what I wanted to know, sir.
So that is not the change. You see, in Capricorn sign, that is a Ardhi sign, correct? Ardhi sign, but what is the movement of the sign? That is a movable.
Ji sir.
Okay, movable. So for that movable movement, we can add, okay, situation will change and all. Okay, but we can't say it will bring the major changes or transformation. No, that belongs to Scorpio, not Capricorn. So now there must be something else. What you are saying, okay, there must be something else as a reasoning. But if we talk about the tattvas and all, there is no reason that it can bring major changes and something like this.
Sir, like in Char Rashi Dasha and all, no, sir, we had studied these Rashis. So in that
we have movable signs.
Yeah, in that it is particularly written that that this Makar Rashi is the Rashi which brings change, and I mean the definite change. Even like for marriage and all, timing also we used to consider, like for that timing and all, that this dasha has come, so it has got some relevance to that. So I just wanted to know that.
Now see, you have to understand this point, how to use it. Okay, so when we say earth plus movable, that is the nature of Capricorn sign. So when we say situation will change, yes, because of that movable nature. Okay, but it have earthy thing. So what does it mean? Wherever Capricorn sign falls, okay, situation will change, but whatever change is happening, that will be staying for longer period of time. Why? Because of the earth. Yeah, because of the earth. Okay, they bring stability. Movement is there. Okay, so the change is there, but after that change, it brings stability. That's why we say, na, 10th house. People compare 10th house plus Capricorn sign for the career. 10th Capricorn sign is not career. 10th house is career. Fine, but Capricorn sign add some value to it. Why? Because when you start your career as a beginner, okay, so you are upgrading yourself, correct? You are adding your skills and all. So say situation is changing, correct? From new beginner to the experienced person. So when that experience appears, Capricorn sign change. It brings the movable movement. When that happens, now the tattva is Ardhi. It stabilizes there. So you need stability. That's why 10th house, Capricorn, natural Kalpurusha Kundali, we say that is a karma bhav. It brings stability in your life. So for that stability, change is must, correct? So that's why this Capricorn sign have both things. Okay. But the transformation, that word transformation is not applicable with the Capricorn. Transformation is Scorpio. Scorpio plus 8th house, both. Okay. So like this, we'll understand this part.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, but when we see the prashna and all, so what mistake we do? We use only the movement, correct? That is a movable. So we think that is situation will change. Yes, it will change, but that change is for permanent. Because the ultimate thing, how that thing will continue for the future life, that all belongs to the element part. So we need to add the both. So Capricorn is important in terms of changing the situation and stabilizing it. Clear, everybody?